Okay, so we're performing here a sewer inspection for 9966 Sunset Boulevard, City of Beverly Hills. We are at the rear of the main house using a 4-inch clean out here on the ground. Push the camera from here all the way to the side of the pool house where there's a second clean out where we're gonna enter from and continue the inspection. From this point back, it does look like the pipe here, right by that other clean out, looks like the bottom of this pipe here, of this cast iron pipe, has rotted away. So looks like there's a channel on this bottom of the pipe. Looks like there's the piece of the pipe is missing along the bottom of the pipe, and looks like the water's flowing just through a channel. There's a good amount of water just collecting here, and that's what makes me believe that there's a channel here. This is where it clears up, dives underground where that piece has rotted away. Basically, water is traveling on top of soil there, so this is going to have to be repaired. That section of pipe will need to be repaired or replaced. As we're going to pull back on the camera, now looking at the cast iron pipe from this clean out going towards the other clean out on the side of the pool house. And now we're pulling back on the camera. Looks like a 4-inch cast iron pipe. It's got some buildup, very common in older cast iron pipes. This line will require periodic servicing, since the wall of this pipe is not very smooth and it's really rough. It's gonna allow for debris and paper to get stuck, which will require, snaking or hydrojetting periodically. Sewer line continues in a 4-inch cast iron pipe, getting very close for a clean out. here at 9966 Sunset Boulevard, City of Beverly Hills, continuing the inspection here through the side of the pool house using the 3-inch clean out here on the ground. It's ABS. Pushed our camera here about 144 feet down. Furthest point we're able to push. Do not see any closer clean outs in the back. I do believe the sewer continues way beyond the golf course. We have not made it to the city sewer at this point. From the clean out behind the main house to where we're at right now, that puts us about 300 feet, about 300 feet total. So I would at least recommend putting another clean out closer to the rear property line in order to inspect the remaining sewer line, hopefully to the city sewer. Not too sure how far it is from this point out. The cast iron pipe from this point back is cracked in several areas. I went ahead and took pictures of the cracks, but there's several cracks in this pipe, and that's why I would recommend inspecting the remaining sewer line down to the city, because it does look like it continues in cast iron pipe all the way through. Right there, you can see the crack right there on the bottom of that pipe. Some cracking on the sides of the pipe as well. There you can see some cracking there on the side right there, about 12 o'clock. There is also some water, good amount of water collecting in this area here. Not too sure what's causing that. Could either be just the buildup. But no root intrusions at this time. Right here, you see some cracking there. About 1 o'clock. I think if we were able to put a clean out right there at the rear property line, the sewer's going to run directly straight out to the city, I believe. And this clean out, it does make a couple turns, which makes it really hard to push it that far. This is the area where the bottom of the pipe has rotted out, right around here, where the camera dips into the ground, and a good amount of water just sitting there. Now we're coming up to the clean out, and there is a section of there's a connection here where roots are coming through that part of the sewer. I believe it is from the pool house. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the lens. Drop it down, and you see that connection there on the about 6 o'clock there. There's a connection, I believe, for the pool house, and the roots right there, all the way, growing all the way into the main. I'm gonna run some water just to confirm in the sink in the pool house and see if it's coming from that connection. That line is gonna come shallower than the sewer line for the main house. and you can see the water trickling down from that connection there where the roots are growing through. So I'm not able to get the camera going in that direction. The camera only would go towards the flow of water, and that's going upstream towards that line for the pool house. So there could be a clean out, and I could show you where. Just go ahead and take a picture of that connection there. That section, that sewer line for the pool house will need to be replaced. If the drain fixtures for the sink, shower, and toilet are made of cast iron as well, it could be that they're in the same condition and will need to be replaced. So a full redrain for that pool house in the main is recommended. Just for reference, there's a clean out where the piece of the pipe that's rotted on the bottom is around here. And then the sewer for the pool house, it's going to run in this direction here. There might be a clean out underneath all those rocks, those stones right there. We would need a clean out for that pool house in order to do an inspection for that line. I would highly recommend it because we are seeing roots growing in that pipe, which means there's some kind of cracks in that pipe.